everybody, it's fucking Finnegan here, and today I'm gonna count down the top 10 Leaf players that are the worst in history. And my coaches will be on this countdown also. Number 10 would have to be the worst. I thought 10 for the worst pick would have to be the Coach Robinson. This guy was a complete a-hole to the Leafs organization. He did not whip our team into a playoff contention. This guy was a complete jerk off to everybody. He drove our team to not be a playoff contention anymore. Number 9, my number 9 pick, the worst Leaf player and our coach in history at least, was Curtis Joseph when he came back. He was useless when he came back for us. He only got a few wins with us when he came back from being off in Phoenix for a few years back in Phoenix. This guy was a complete waste of time to get him back. I don't know why the Leafs were thinking when they acquired Curtis Joseph back. The guy was past his prime and he was useless for us as a goalie. Number 8, my number 8 pick for the worst one has to be Jonas Gustafsson. We thought this guy was gonna be great for us when he came up, but this guy had a problem. You know what that problem was? Irregular heartbeat. His heart would go out of control every time he would play for us. And he only had one game where he stayed in the net, and I thought the guy was gonna die because he had so many irregular heartbeats when he was playing with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Number 7. My pick for the number 7 worst Leaf player had to be Dave Tiger Williams. This guy did not score many or do anything right. He was more of a fighter than a scorer. He was better with the Vancouver Canucks in 1982 when they had that cup run, but then he never ever did much stuff for the Leafs. He was more of a fighter than in a horrible commercial with Lanny McDonald with that Hungry Man dinners. It did the cat sound they made at the end sounded like horrible, like a cat, like a angry cat. And that's why Tiger Williams was the number 7 pick. Number 6 would have to be the worst Brophy. This guy was a complete idiot for the Leafs. He thought he would whip the Leafs into playoffs, but he never made the playoffs with him behind the bench, and he was useless as a coach, as he was an idiot, and he never ever made a cup run with our Leafs when he was coaching. Number 5 would have to be the worst Leaf player in history. Has to be. Let me see. Worst Leaf player, I think. O'Ban. This guy lost his mind once, and he threw a stick at a ref, and he was thrown out for the game when they acquired him. And I don't know why they acquired a guy, and he lost his mind in a game where they won the game. Just settle down, Ray Emery. It's just a game. You don't have to go ballistic because you lost. The team was better than you. Number 4, the worst Leaf player I think in history of in my current knowledge has to be the worst Leaf player I think for number 4 would have to be. Let me see my knowledge, my Leaf watching have to be. Grant Fuhr. When we got Grant Fuhr, this guy was past his prime. However, won 5 cups with the Leafs. Only won 5 cups. Only 5 cups to the Oilers. And Fuhr was past his prime. And why we even hired him to be a goalie? I don't know why we even got him at first, because this guy was past his prime and he was useless for us. That's why we got rid of him and had Felix Potvin, who was a great goalie for us. Now Felix Potvin is retired from hockey, but I think Grant Fuhr was one of the worst Leaf goalies we've had on this list. Aside from Jonas Gustafsson. Number 3. We have to. No. number three would have to be the worst thing I think was Paul Reese. He wasn't really a worst coach. We never get because never that guy never had a chance. But I don't know what they were thinking when acquiring him as a coach because he was one of the worst coaches that the Leafs had because he only lasted a year with our competition before he was fired. That's why the Leafs never gave him a shot with their team. Number two would have to be another goalie that we acquired past his prime was Jean-Sébastien Giguère. Giguère only played for us for a year, and then we had to let him go. That is why Giguère came, and he only had a few victories with our team, and he was useless. When you get a goalie that's useless, they don't play as well as they used to play with their former team. Number one of the worst Leaf players ever in history of hockey had to be the worst goalie we ever had in history. He was useless for us. He played in the AHL, but then now he's suspended. Now he's useless for us. He's only won one game with us. Was Anton Biot. This guy doesn't look like he's ready for the NHL. They always they recall Enroth for the minors, but then it goes back. Then they say back to the Marlies, and then he just blows it, and Biot just goes and Biot gets recalled every day. That's why I think Biot is the worst player because he isn't ready for the AHL. I hope you all enjoyed this top 10 list. If I leave it in the comment below, and I'll get back to you when I have time. Thank you. Over and out.